Hi folks, County Line Gardener with you. Hey, it's been a long time, seems like, but just wanted to update you guys on my gardening. Today's the 19th of February, and I'll get over there in a few minutes with the camera and show you what we've got done so far. But right now I'm planting tomatoes. Yesterday and today, here's my list of tomatoes. Each one of those represents a tray. There's 39 trays with 32 cups or seeds in each one. And just got a message here. Okay. Well, anyway, we're just about done. I've got about 4 more left. I thought I ought to run this video before I get them all done. But I wanted to show you something. I'm trying a little something different this year on my tomato seed planting and my pepper planting. Here's what I use. This Jiffy seed starting mix. I think you're probably all familiar with that. I use that. And but this year I used to put it, you know, just fill up these cups, these little 2.5-inch cups. Well, I've got, this stuff's getting expensive around here in southern Indiana. It's $6 a bag. And I just went and got 10 bags this morning. I've already used 10 bags. And I'm going to use close to 20 bags of this stuff. For seed soil, but here's what I'm doing, or I'd have used a lot more. I'm taking, a potting mix, Miracle-Gro potting mix, and I'm filling it up about this far, 3/4 of the way up, with potting mix, okay? And, well, and then I'm going to I take the seed soil, and I'll put the rest of it with seed soil. Saves about half, you know, on the seed soil. And the potting mix is, well, you get a lot more for the same price. It's going up too. I give $10 for that 1 cubic foot bag. It's crazy, it's nuts, but that ain't something I seen today that, at our local farming country store. I won't name names, but it's my favorite store. It's a good store, don't get me wrong. Well, it's Real King. I guess I can mention that because I love the place. I love it. That's where I buy this Jiffy seed soil. It's the easiest place to get it for me. And I hear, if you see what I'm doing here, okay. Now, here it is, it's full. And that'll work out just fine for us. And I take, you know how you've seen me do it here, I'll take the tweezers and I'll take the seeds and I'll stick them down in there. I'm putting 1 in each cup, okay? 32 seeds. If I have, you know, 4 or 5 left over, I'll go ahead and put them in here too. You know, I used to, well, at one time I was planting 3 seeds in each pot, in each cell, and it seemed like one of them was always a runt, so I went down to 2. Now I'm doing 1, and it seems to be working out okay. You know, we sell our tomato plants in the spring out of our greenhouse here. That's why we plant so many. But I got these labels here. I'll show you in a minute. I've got, I buy these 1,000 at a time. They come in these boxes here. Well, here's what they look like. But anyway, and I'll put a tag in each daggone cup that we're selling, you know. But for now, I just go up here on the 4 on the end and put what it is, okay? And very, very few of them are half and half, which is, I mean, I'll have half of it be Rutgers, the other half be Red Delicious, something like that. I've only done that with 2 trays so far. But we use these. We use these. Some of these we've used them for 3 years now, and after about 3 years, you know, we get new ones. But there's a brand new box. I know it's a year old, but we'll see. Well, that's all I wanted to show you here. You know, some people they pick the seed out of the envelope and they drop it here like that. I take the seed. I put the seeds in the palm of my hand, pick them out of there with the tweezers, stick that down in there, and it comes. It stays in there. It stays in there. You don't have to poke a hole and drop it down in there and then cover it up. And then when you're done dropping these seeds in here like this, like that, then just do that. And it's covered up. It's covered up good enough. You take it over here on the bench, water it in. Be sure you water it in very good, especially new seedlings. You don't have to put the light on them, not until they germinate. I have started doing that. I've got some lights on them now, but I'm going to turn them off. And that's how we do it. Okay. Well, I'll shut this off and I'll get back with you in just a second here. I want to show you the what we've got done so far. Okay, I'll be right back. Hi folks, we're back again. Just want to update you on the garden and on the train set. I'm working on it. I just about got it landscaped. All the train track or the layout here. It's looking pretty good. I'm almost done with it. As far as, well, I need some more automobiles and vehicles, but as you can see, it's coming along pretty good. I have some trouble right in here. I got some track right in here, as you can tell. It's giving me trouble. But here's Mel's Drive-In. There's the Dollar General. Ted's Drive-In was a restaurant we had there in my hometown. There's the Dairy Queen. Here's you folks are all familiar with the roundhouse and the turntable, and that was new since the last time I videotaped all this. This is the Monon line. It's the line that went from Louisville all the way to Chicago. It was entirely within the state of Indiana. It had a couple of subdivisions that went to Michigan City and a Y that went to Indianapolis from the little town of Monon. There's my stone mill. There's my yard where I keep all my extra cars. There's a smaller roundhouse and turntable. And this is the maintenance shop for all the train cars and the locomotives. And it's just something I enjoy doing. I had this all set up in my basement, if you'll recall. And I couldn't breathe down there for one reason or another. I've got that COPD real bad. But anyway, I tried and tried. I even had people come in here to get rid of the mold, cobwebs and the vents and the filters, and it didn't help. So apparently it was not that, it's probably me. But anyway, I moved it out here to the garage. Okay, I moved it out here to our shop where we have our seedlings in the springtime, and it's working out. I can stay out here for 8 hours at a time now. But I just wanted to show you what we've done so far in the last 2 days. Okay, here's the top counter. These are all tomatoes. These were all planted yesterday. Okay, let's see. There, look down here on the basement, the bottom shelf. I still got about a room there for 4 more trays. These are all new seedlings. We plant a lot of tomatoes because we sell a lot of them. We sell a lot of tomato plants out of our greenhouse in the springtime. They're usually about 1 foot to 16 inches, and we get $1 a piece out of them. People just tickle to death for them. They love them. There's my passenger train. My locomotive for that passenger train conked out on me, and so I've got a GE UB30 pushing the big one. So that's why you see the different colors there. There it comes. But anyway, it's working. You've just seen this here. This is where we're set up to do our planting, our seed planting. Now here's what we've got in the pepper department. As you can see, look at these flowers. These are marigolds. Folks, I don't know if you've heard it or not. I've heard this for years. I just tried it last year or two, and I am a firm believer. You put them marigolds in your raised beds, at least your raised beds, you won't have any bugs. We didn't see a bug in any of our raised beds last year because they don't like that smell. Frankly, I'm not too fond of it. It's not that bad, but it's not bad. It's not a bad odor for a flower. But anyway, we got a lot of peppers here that didn't come up, and I don't know why. Some of them were hot peppers, like I don't know, Hungarian hot wax didn't come up. They haven't yet. Our jalapenos are starting to now. But here's our coleus flowers. Now here's how we work this. My wife, she sits here. She sits right here at this chair. She digs into this tote right here that's usually full of this potting mix. She fills these trays up. Well, she fills each individual cup up there and puts them down in the trays, okay? Shakes them up, and then I'll come over here and get them, and I'll bring them over here, and I'll sit down here, and I'll put the seed soil on the top, the last third. And it's working out real well. It did last year, and we're trying it again this year. That's about all I've got to go here. Here's the other side over here. They're just, like I said, we've got some here. Our sweet bananas didn't grow. I don't know if the seeds were bad, old, or what, but the sweet bananas did not grow. The habaneros have not come up yet. And they were put out, I don't know. Well, I put them out in January. But the green bells are doing great. Great. I don't know. Seeds could have been old. I guess that's what it is. Right down there's our blackberry garden. Remember that? And up on top of the hill, it's all plowed up. It was plowed last fall. I'll have to go up there and till that up again a couple times. So I can't wait. It's still cold here. It's still cold. It's not bad today, but it'll get colder. So I'm gonna get off of here now and get back to planting them seeds. I'm not at all interested in that NASCAR race that's on today. I don't know, I've lost all interest in it. All interest in it. It's a joke anymore. But anyway, I'll get back with you guys again in March for the March update, and we'll see how these tomato plants have germinated. Okay? So this is County Line Gardener for now saying bye-bye.